Guys, moving on to the fourth problem. It is time for the annual performance review of GoCom's account executive. Account values and hours spent each week acquiring and servicing accounts are shown below. Each agent works approximately 45 weeks out of the year, but the time spent on accounts each week differs considerably. How would you rate the performance of each individual? Which agent is most productive? Which agents show the most potential? So what we have in the table is the account values and hours spent each week acquiring and servicing the accounts, and each agent has to work 45 weeks out of the year. So I have already created a table which is 6 by 5. So it's agents Albert, uh, Bates, Cressy, Dion. So the new accounts for Albert were $1 lakh. His existing accounts were $40,000. So the total dollar output that we have here is total dollar output we have here is uh, 1 lakh plus 40,000, which is equal to 1,40,000. The labor hours for Albert was 40, and this was 40 hours per week. He has worked 45 weeks, which is your total labor input shall be 40 into 45, which is equal to 1800. So the productivity for Albert comes out as 1,40,000, which was the output, divided by 1800 hours, which was the input. So hence 1,40,000 divided by 1800 is equal to 77.77. So for Bates, the new account output was $40,000. Existing accounts was 40,000. So the total dollar output here is 40,000 plus 40,000, which is 80,000. The hours that he spent was 20 hours per week into 45 weeks, which is equal to 900 hours. The productivity shall be 80,000 divided by 900, which is equal to 88.88. Similarly, we calculate for Cressy and De Jong, and we get this. So I first calculated for Cressy and De Jong. The new account revenue for Cressy was 80,000. For existing account, it was 1,50,000. The total dollar output shall be 80,000 plus 1,50,000, which is 2,30,000. The number of hours that Cressy put forward per week was 60. So we multiply that by 45 weeks. He has put in 2,700 hours. The productivity shall be 2,30,000, which is the output, divided by 2,700, which is the input that he made. So the productivity comes out as 85.18. Similarly for De Jong, the new account revenue was 2 lakh. The existing account revenue was 1 lakh. The total dollar output shall be 2 lakh plus 1 lakh, which is equal to 3 lakhs. The number of hours he had put in every week was 80. So he worked for 45 weeks, which is equal to 3600 labor hours. The productivity shall be output divided by input, which is 3 lakh divided by 3600, which is equal to 83.33. So out of all the agents that we see here, Albert had the productivity of 77.77, Bates had the productivity of 88.88, Tracy had the productivity of 85.18, Duong had the productivity of 83.33. So the highest value here is that of Bates, which means that uh, Bates was the most productive, was the most productive. When we talk about uh, which agent shows the most potential, what we see here is the next in line after Bates is Cressy. So Cressy is the next most productive. So Cressy shows as the most potential. So the first question was, how would you rate the performance of each individual? So since we have already calculated the productivity for each individual, this is the ideal process of calculating or rating the performance of each individual by the calculating the productivity of their performances. Thank you. I will be taking forward the fifth question in next video. Thank you.